I feel extremely thankful that you stepped out and created this. And yeah, man, already I can feel it, I can taste it. I know it's going to change my financial future and my family. So thank you, bro.
Winston,
Hey,
my
what's
man,
up? Hello?
I've been following your process in the short 2 weeks that you've been in the program. I just mind blown, man. I know I'm inspired, man. And I've been
Yeah.
sharing your progress with my family here. As you know, I got everybody involved in trading and everybody's super stoked. And, in 2 weeks, you're already seeing results. It's just the beginning, but I know there's probably going to be a lot of people, thinking about getting started trading, or maybe they are looking for something else to do. And taking the first step can be the biggest step for most people. And I know seeing your story is going to be very inspiring to them. So before we talk about what you're doing right now, yeah, I want to hear more about how you even got into trading. What brought you into this world?
Yeah, brother. So I've been following you. We were Facebook friends through Zach Booth. He
Yeah.
was our real estate mentor, and came across one of your videos and really enjoyed your interview with him. And so I just gave you a follow. And then just randomly in one of your stories, you had posted, you've been doing day trading. And I noticed that you've had some success doing it. And so we kind of sparked up a convo. And I was like, hey, from what I've seen and what I know about, Helbert, hey, let's give it a go. Let's give it a try.
I know you were telling me this, and I mean, it was the first time we had a conversation, even if it's just through IG. You mentioned that you didn't know much about trading. Now, do you know anything at all prior to joining the program? Like, had you had any experience before?
No, no, my first trade happened last Tuesday on a simulator. So
Which is wild, because I know you mentioned that, but I was like, okay, do you really not know anything? Just the fact that you were just willing to pull the trigger, willing to, try it out. Now, you have a real estate business, and I did as well. I mean, I was making pretty good money. You may not know my story, but I eventually ended up leaving it to become a full-time day trader once I started having success. Now, what made you want to look for something else?
yeah, that's a great question, Albert. I kind of like you, I'm doing decent with the wholesaling business, handful of deals. I had a closing yesterday. I just think for me, the wholesaling and the real estate is very transactional. You're dealing with a ton of issues all the time. I mean, putting out fires left and right, and just kind of takes a toll on your
Yeah.
emotional state. Deals falling apart, title company. I'm kind of at a place. I've been doing it for 2.5 years now,
Hmm.
where I was even telling my wife I've been feeling burnt out, you
Yeah.
know, and just ready for something new and fresh. And yeah, man, when I saw you pop up on my screen, I don't know, I had a ton of peace. Kind of similar with Zach's
Hmm.
stuff. When I first got into it, I found Zach and very just humble, cool dude. I knew that, he had sincerity and it was a genuine
Trying to
dude.
help people.
Yeah, he liked to help people, and I had peace about joining Zach's. And when I came across, your story, man, I had that same peace come over me. So I was like, let's do it.
Wow. Well, that's amazing. And I know the feeling because even though I had really good money, I knew I was looking for something else, but I was looking for something that gave me more time freedom. And I know you have a family, right? I
Yeah,
did go through your page. I see that you have a wife. You have three little ones, right? Is it three?
yeah, I have three.
Yeah. You got a whole
Yeah.
family. So, I mean, that's amazing. I mean, what does your wife say about your new endeavor?
Man, I've been extremely blessed, man, by my wife. She supports me, with every decision we make. She gives me a ton of room for error, and just her trust and belief in me that whatever I decide to do or the direction we decide to go in, that is going to work, you know.
Trusting you. Yeah.
Yeah, she trusts me, man. And so even with this, I let her know, hey, I got a acquaintance, we're in similar space with the real estate stuff. He's doing really well with this. I would let her give it a shot. And she's like, go for it. So
That's awesome. I get a feeling I know why she trusts you because, I mean, from the get go, I see your work ethic. I can tell you put in the work. Like I say, this only works if you do the work. You started on a Friday. On a Tuesday, you were putting trades, which I've never seen anyone, never seen anyone do that before. So I was like, wow, that's incredible. And then this week, you were just sharing how you were already like working on funding trials, right? To look for some outside funding. And even though it's just the beginning, I'm like, I can't even imagine where you're gonna be in a year or 5 years from now, man. Because you know the sky's the limit with this. I know you got a whole family. I can tell you work out. You get a wholesale business. You probably have a lot on your plate right now, right?
Absolutely.
So how do you do it? Because I know a lot of people might say, might not be ready. I don't have the time. I got kids. I got school, but you got all those things, right? And you're
Sure.
still putting in more effort than most people I've ever seen. So how
Yes.
do you do that?
Sure. Well, I would say, having a wholesale business and the fix and flip business has afforded me some cushion, right? I don't have to check in at a 9 to 5, but let me preface by saying before I started my wholesale business, I did have a 9 to 5. I to say it can work working a 9 to 5 and in the place I'm in where I can dedicate a ton of time. I got the notes, my criteria
Yes,
right
sir.
here. I got
Yeah.
my, everything I need on my desk. I have a sports background. We have a playbook. We have to study. It's super thick. We have to study our opponents, the formations they're in. There's a lot of overlap just in terms of preparation and what needs to be done.
So you've been applying what you've learned about what it takes to become successful, the training, the studying, and you've been applying it to trading.
Yep, 100%.
Man, that's awesome. I love it. This game is all about attitude. And I could tell you came with a winning attitude. You came, I'm gonna be a trader. I'm gonna make this happen. And you remind me a lot of my father, man. Because like I shared with you, I know when you joined the group, I was sharing his process
Yes. Uh-huh.
started 9 months ago. And I mean, he struggled just getting on the platform.
Hmm.
And now, man, he just had a $2,000 day last week in
Wow.
a real account. And so I know
Dang.
when he joined 2 weeks ago, he had his first $500 day. And man, he's been
Yeah.
just skyrocketing. He's the same way. He's pretty
Yeah.
busy. He has a good job. He doesn't need the money, but he wants more time, more time to spend at home with my mother, with the family.
Yes.
And I think ultimately that's what we all want, right?
100%, man. And those videos actually, because we were kind of on the fence. I was on the fence about pulling the trigger on your program and seeing your dad having those wins and celebrating with your mom. Very, very sweet moments, man. I looked at those videos a few times, man. Those are yeah, beautiful, beautiful moments, even outside of just the trading. So yeah, man, all the stars aligned for me. Seeing that video of your dad and just what I do know about you. I pulled the trigger, and then I even had the thought, like, dude, if I could crack this code, and because I want to be doing real estate. I told my wife probably like 10 times since I started this, honey, I'm ready for my next thing, and I want this to work more than anything I've gone into, even more than wholesaling, I would say. I really, really want this to work just because of the time freedom, the financial security that could come from it. And what you did with your dad, man, I want to do that with my parents. I want to
Wow.
show them. Yeah.
That's amazing, man. I know a lot of people ask me, so why are you teaching now? Why do you have a course, man? That same reason, right? Like I discovered trading. Now my father is a trader. My mother is trading. I am now training my cousin who just moved to Canada. His wife. We meet every week, and I have more family in Colombia that hopefully is gonna get started too.
Wow.
And especially for people, the countries where their currency it's not as strong as the dollar, that could be life changing really, really
Mm,
quickly. And so if you can
yes.
imagine what you can do for your family, what I can do for my family and all the people around us, it's like I was telling you, day trading, the way that we do it is so niche. Like most people have no idea that it's a thing that is possible.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might share with people and like, what? You make how much?
Yeah.
$1,500 in 15 minutes? What? How is that
Yeah.
possible?
Mm,
But man, it is mind blowing. And I believe my mission here is to share with as many people as possible. And I love that you're sharing your story right now because I know this is going to, you have no idea, this is going to inspire a lot of people. I
mm.
already know it. As much as it's been
Awesome.
inspiring my family here, and it's been great. It's been great having you in the group, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, man.
Yeah, awesome, Helbert. I feel the same, brother. I feel extremely thankful that you stepped out and created this and have put this information out because Yeah, man, already I can seal it, I can feel it, I can taste it. I know it's going to change my financial future and my family. So thank you, bro. And I'm going to do whatever I need to do in the group to, be a a source of help or inspiration or whatever. I want to help people just as you've helped me. So
I love it, brother. I love it. Now, what would you say to someone who's, maybe a little bit scared to get started? Maybe they have a 9 to 5. Maybe, they're tired and they're looking for something else.
hmm.
What would you say to that person who's still like, I don't know if this is real. I heard bad things about trading. What would you say
Yeah,
to someone?
man, me and my wife actually was having a similar conversation on our date night the other night. And so trading is an opportunity vehicle, just like wholesaling, just like all the different ways in which you can make money. The information is, with technology, has been made available for everybody. It's like a NASCAR driver. That car is fast, and the vehicle doesn't change, but the person behind the wheel is the difference maker. So I would have an honest conversation with yourself
Yeah.
and say, are you going to do everything you need to do? Are you going to sharpen the sword? Because the vehicle is there, but it's you, it's the person that's actually going to operate the vehicle,
Mm.
right? Because the information is made available, training is made available, but you have your winners, you have your losers. Why is that? It comes down to the person behind the wheel. So yeah, sign up, go for it, but just know that ultimately it's going to come down to you.
Absolutely, man. Such a great point. Yeah, ultimately, you can give everybody the same tools, the same resources. And some people like you just take it and run. Everybody goes at their own pace. I have some students that never open the course. I have others that literally in the first week they're already trading. And this career takes commitment. It is one of the greatest vehicles I've ever come across. But like you said, it's a Ferrari, right? And the drive is only as good as the driver, right?
So I have a folder in my phone with
Uh,
the trades of the
yeah,
day.
yeah, I can see
I
them. Yeah,
mean, I screenshotted like important stuff from your
yeah.
from the course, and I just read up every moment I get. I just open my phone and I just go straight there. No Instagram, no Facebook. We're
Wow.
studying. We're studying our charts. We're reviewing. I need to get to a place where this stuff is committed to memory.
Mm.
Where it's like it's just ingrained. I've even gotten to the point where I've been asleep, bro, and those charts are in my head. Like in the
No way,
back.
man.
Yeah, well,
So
I'm
you're
dreaming,
constantly
bro.
reviewing, you're constantly studying. Yeah, because I wanted to ask you, what is he doing? I want to know a little bit more. Maybe it could help somebody else. So as you're taking
Yes.
screenshots, you're saving in a folder, you look at them
Yep.
early in the
Yep.
morning, you're dreaming about
Yep.
them.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. 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 I'm studying all the criteria,
Hmm.
and so I have those. In this video, I wanted to share with you some of the mistakes that have made.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. You got it
And,
loaded
and
up.
so I listen to those three videos every single day, every morning before I start trading. I listen to those three. Here's my trading journal, my trades, my
Wow.
recap.
Wow.
You know,
Brother, you're doing the things nobody wants to do this. And this is like what I call the boring work.
mhm.
And I believe this is what it takes. You're an athlete, right? You know what it takes.
Yeah,
And you know what it takes to win, right? Like, people think that they're gonna become an athlete just by playing on the weekends, once or twice. Like, bro, you can't compete
yes,
with Winston, who is practicing every single day, who's reviewing every single day, who's journaling about it. That's the mentality of a pro.
I
That's the
love it.
commitment it takes. And I believe me, I've even tried in the beginning. I tried to help people for free before I even had a course. Man, so many people, but you ask people to do these things, they don't do it. They don't want to do it.
Yeah,
They just
yeah,
want an easy button that's gonna make them millionaires, and overnight they're gonna have all the success. But that's not how it works. You come from
yeah,
real estate. You gotta make 1,000 calls to get a deal.
yeah.
You gotta do the work.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
in this career, you have the benefit that you can do it at home with your family. You can still be in your laptop. It's a blessing. So
Yeah,
wow. So hopefully somebody watching this can see that, your success, it comes from your work, right? Now you did this. That's why you're seeing the results that you're seeing. So,
Awesome.
and I am super pumped for you. I'm excited that, your wife has trusted you, and that's going to be huge. And
Yeah.
hopefully this is going to turn into, a blessing for your parents as well, and
Yeah.
your little girls as well in the future. So,
Yeah, brother.
that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, brother. That's it. Absolutely 100%. And I appreciate that help. I received that blessing, brother. I do.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah, again, thank you so much for your time. I know you have a lot of things to do and you're a busy man. So yeah, man, we'll wrap this up. But yeah, thank you so much for
Okay.